Yo, welcome back to Jay Breezy Live. Hey man, how y'all feeling? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good, staying safe, staying blessed out there. Thank y'all for waking y'all up this morning. A lot of people did not wake up this much. Y'all praise them every day. Road to 10K subscribers. Let's get it. But anyway, y'all got to react to this. This was a couple of years ago. I remember hearing about it, but I just never got into the story of it. But it was a man husband shoots a man to catching him at home.
From KPRC2,
with
this
his
is
wife.
breaking news.
Good morning, I'm Andy Sirota.
And I'm Brittany Jeff.
That's wild, man. Can you imagine you a husband coming home and you find another man with your wife? And this was in Houston. This was in Humble, Texas. This was like in Houston, like Humble, Texas, not too far. I think like 45 minutes from in Houston, but this was in Humble, Texas. So this is wild. I remember, like I said, I remember hearing about it, but I never got into the story. But can you imagine come home with your wife with another dude, and then you shot him in the chest? I don't know if the dude died or anything, but I know he got shot in the chest. But wow, this is wild, bro. I can't understand how. I'm not saying all women, but women can be a little petty at times too. Can you imagine a man in your house? Come on, you probably been getting off of work. You come home with a man in your house that you don't know that. But let's get back into it. This is wild, man. Right? Crazy, right?
With an update on this morning's top stories on KPRC2 and the KPRC2 Plus live stream. Now, we just obtained some new details about a shooting investigation that's happening right now inside of an Humble neighborhood.
Harris County Sheriff's deputies were called to that home around 2 o'clock this morning on Wellington Chase Lane. That's in the Canyon Gate Park Lakes subdivision. KPRC2's Corley Peel joining us live from that scene with what we've learned. Corley.
We just learned from the sheriff's office that a husband came home to find his wife in the home with another man, then shot that man in the chest. You can see the scene has cleared out here now this morning. Investigators say that man had called 911 around 2 a.m. after he was shot. Deputies say that the shooter turned himself in and was found down the street. They say he was also taken to the hospital for precautionary reasons. Investigators say the woman was not injured and no one else was at home at the time of the shooting. Now, the man who was shot is in stable condition and the shooter is expected to be.
Wow, okay, so the shooter turned himself in after he did it. Okay, the man that he shot was in critical condition. So I'm telling me he probably survived the shooting. He probably recovered. This was 2 years ago, so I'm pretty sure the man survived. And the dude turned himself in, and nobody was at home at that time. Who knows? Man, that's just sad. Can you believe that? Can you imagine that? That's wild, bro. Wow. I just can't imagine this type of situation, man. People go through on day-to-day basis, man, over craziness, and especially relationship-wise. And then you finding a man in your crib with your wife, don't know what they was doing at the time. That's just crazy world, right?
Charged, but it's unclear what those charges are at this time. We'll continue to keep you updated on air and online at click2houston.com. Reporting live from Humble, Corley Peel, KPRC 2 News.
Wow, that's just crazy to me, man. You come home with, like I said, with your wife, with another dude. I'm just saying for example, they could be talking about they just, catching up on things. They probably knew each other back in the day and, you know what I'm saying, if I had feelings for each other, who knows what happened in that situation. The man, you come home with a dude with your wife, don't tell what they just got through doing. You never know, bro. It's crazy, right? So, yeah, that man was in critical condition. He probably recovered. This, like I said, this was 2 years ago in Houston. I remember hearing about this, but I didn't hear the story, what happened. I just heard that the man shot him in the chest and found him in his home with his wife. So, I mean, any man was, like another man at the house with your wife by yourselves, tell her what y'all could have been having sex or anything. probably eating your food or anything, bro. It's in the house where you pay the bills, that's crazy. Same vice versa, if it was a woman. If I came home and found her husband with another woman. Same scenario, right? But anyway, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Welcome back, and we'll see you in the next Jay Breezy Live reaction. Roll to the 10K to the 10K. Yeet!